Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Common English Mistakes. Don't just learn, improve. So today I've got some verb preposition or verb phrase plus preposition mistakes for you. Obviously prepositions in English not easy, but by looking at the most common errors which I hear, you can become a lot more accurate. So anyway, one of the mistakes I hear most often is up here. I spend a lot of money in clothes. So just pause the video and try to correct the sentence. And well done if you said, I spend a lot of money on clothes. So we spend money on things, but the same thing applies to time or energy. I spent a lot of time on the project. However, if you're using a verb ing, the preposition is still on, but I would say it's much more natural to remove it. So, I spent a lot of time cleaning the house, or I spent a lot of energy cleaning the house. So that's one of the mistakes I hear the most. Over here, I've got 8 more very common mistakes I hear on a regular basis. So just pause the video and try to correct the preposition. And well done if you said he invested money in a local company. Invest in or invest money in, and again the same thing applies to time. I invested a lot of time in my project. And then for the next one, you pay for things. I paid for my coffee, I paid for the shopping, but you pay attention to people or things. So he doesn't pay attention to the teacher. And then for the next one, I need to concentrate on my work. Concentrate on and focus on. Both basically mean the same thing. Both use the preposition on. And then the next one is one to watch out for if you're a Spanish or Portuguese speaker, because you have the verb depend, similar, but you use the preposition of. In English, make sure you know the phrase really well, it depends on. I might go to the beach this weekend, it depends on the weather. I've covered this in a previous video, but basically you're going to use it depends on in the second sentence to explain. If you want to do it in the first sentence, use the phrase depending on. So, depending on the weather, I might go to the beach. And then for the next one, I like listening to the radio in the morning. Generally, I think students know this. The problem here is forgetting to use a preposition. Always make sure if there's an object, listen to. He listens to rock music. You should always listen to the teacher. And then the next one, purpose usually goes with the preposition for. So I've been waiting for the bus for 30 minutes. With wait, if you're talking about the time, it's still preposition for, but again, you can remove it. I've been waiting 30 minutes. I've been waiting for 30 minutes. But to talk about the reason, make sure you use the preposition for. And then another one which may come from how it is in your language, she's been married to her husband for 40 years. Be married to someone, the state. Get married to someone, the action. Basically a wedding. And for the last one, you can care for something or someone, meaning look after, take care of. A nurse cares for their patients, although it's less common. However, most of the time we use care, we're using it to talk about whether we mind or not, whether it's a problem or not. And here we need to say care about. He didn't care about losing the match. So explanation over. If you do have problems with prepositions in English, do make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more videos on prepositions in the next couple of videos. So look out for them. When you're ready, let's practice and improve. Just pause the video and put the correct preposition into these sentences. And well done if you said, I would never invest in cryptocurrency. I spend a lot of time making these videos. Again, I would say it's best to drop that preposition. I had to wait a long time for a t-shirt to arrive from the USA. I like listening to drum and bass. And then it's important to pay attention to other cars when you're driving. I think you should get married to a boyfriend or girlfriend after about 5 years. I try not to care too much about money. However, I spend a lot on petrol for my car. And then I find it hard to focus on my work when there's a lot of noise. And finally, depending on the weather, I might have a barbecue this weekend. So now just pause the video and write, say, or discuss the same sentences for you. And finally, today's question, when do you listen to music and what do you like to listen to? Do write your answers in the comments, guys. I'm always interested in different music from around the world. So that's basically it for today. Those are the most common mistakes I hear, but there are a lot of verb preposition combinations. It's not easy. So what I suggest you do is Google verb preposition exercises. Do some exercises. Anything you get wrong, write it down, study it, test yourself, and just practice, practice, practice. This is the way you're going to really master prepositions in English. Anyway, other than that, I'll see you for Phrasal Friday tomorrow. So until then, see ya.